Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. It's time to investigate. Should I start by speaking with everyone? So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look, I don't wanna faint anymore. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Sprinklers, that's why the blood was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, didn't see any on the ground around it. Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. What about you, hero? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and? Oh well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? No then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right, it had to have been right around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 AM. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Okay, this is important. Are we gonna be a suspect because of the knife? Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. Is it about the knife? What do you want to talk about? I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi? Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here. So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone, we even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko. And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Okay, let's check the knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife... It looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then I... And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Well, our own knife is missing. The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Okay, unrelated. Let's check the body. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. Wait, if the bottom half is dry, then the body probably wasn't here that long? It was probably after the sprinklers. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Okay, this hand. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails, they're really long. Yeah, Kyoko wouldn't wear these. I mean, fake nails with gloves? I mean, come on. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, huh? But looks like a wolf. Or a dog. It looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. I don't see how the tattoo is relevant for now. Okay, I think, yeah, this is it. Let's check out this whole place. Let's check the sprinklers. Unless someone tampered with the sprinklers. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place. Exactly. What about the chickens? Anything weird about the chickens? I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. 4 chickens? I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4? What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Ah! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. When did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? I don't know how. Yeah, I know. Okay, I get the sprinklers. The knife is weird. I bet it has something to do with our dream, quote unquote. Let's check the tool shed. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? No, there wasn't. I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Nothing else? Yeah. Now's not the time to worry about it. Let's just check everything, just to be sure. So it's wet. Now, my first thought was there someone covered the body with the tarp to avoid the body from getting wet. But it's also dirty. If it's dirty with dirt, then maybe it drags the body through somewhere, through some plants or something. I don't get why it's dirty. I don't think there's anything else. Do you know anything, Toko? Are we done here? Oh, we haven't seen everything. What am I missing? I've checked the knife. Oh, the sprinkler. Those nozzles poking out, are those the sprinklers? Yes, they are the sprinklers. Oh, so I haven't seen everything yet. What am I missing? No, not the chickens. Maybe something else in the tool sheds? Or maybe something with Byakuya? No, I clicked the monitor, definitely not the camera. Yeah, nothing. Let's speak with Byakuya. Okay, nothing else. Maybe something else in the tool sheds. Maybe I missed something else? I checked the pickaxe, I checked the fertilizer, did I check the hose? No, nothing to do with the case. I checked the lawnmower, right? Do I get a bullet related to this? I think I did. There's nothing on top. Yeah, nothing else here. Maybe something related to the body? Oh yeah, there's something here, right? These look like fragments of something. They're all burned, so I can't really be sure, but... Huh... That's odd. What is that? What is that? It's like the edge of something. The corner edge of something, but what is it? But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Okay, I think we're done. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room... I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options. Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my moods, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Oh, you damn bastard, you're not gonna tell me where that is. That looked like the corner of a picture, maybe? Where have I seen that before? It's not in here. I don't know. Is it in this damn room? Of course not. Let me take another look at it. fragments. Ah, what is this? But why is it on some sort of stone? Was it on a wall somewhere? I can't remember. It's probably not on a classroom. Ah, fragment, fragment, fragment. Not on the chem lab, probably. Everything's back to normal. Just like with Sayaka and Taka. Monokuma's responsible, I'm sure. And there's nothing interesting. Okay, where could it be? Let's take a look at the map. Not the music room. Maybe the office? No. Not the data center. I don't think it was the office, right? No. I can't tell exactly what that is. Seems like a corner piece of something, of a picture. Or something else. I can't really make it out. Can't really make out what it is. Yeah, definitely not in here. So, third floor? It's on the third floor. There's the lab. The art room, maybe? No. The rec room? I doubt it. No, I don't think so. Second floor. Not the library, not the archive. Oh, by the way, Byakuya mentioned some sort of dormitories on the second floor, but I don't see them on the map. Oh, I guess that may be the gate that's still locked at the dormitory area. Huh. Is it? It's not the secret room, is it? I don't think so. Yeah. First floor maybe? It's not on the locker room or the pool. Doesn't feel right. Where have I seen that before? Maybe the gym? It has a bunch of plaques. Maybe that was it? A commemorative plaque of some sort? I don't think so. No. Might have to look this up. I don't want to be here forever. Not in the infirmary. You damn bastard, why couldn't you just tell me what area that was? Not the AV... haven't been here in a while. I don't suppose... No. Classrooms, trial room... Ah, I hate this. There's still one other place I need to check. Why don't you tell me the goddamn place? Fine. I'll see what I have to do. I'll be right back. Alright, it is in the gym, but further inside the gym. Can't believe I actually forgot about that this thing was here. Broken Monokuma? Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here. The bomb? I just found something. What is it? Oh, I see. I see. So that's why that sort of screw thing was on the side. That was bothering me a lot. A picture frame wouldn't have that. It's the detonator. It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Okay, we'll ask Byakuya next time. For now, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed some more Danganronpa, and as usual, don't miss the next episode, because I won't. I will see you all next time.
Danganronpa.